Bro, going into this fight, you just know it's going to be a snoozer. Unfortunately, you know, like
why you saying that?
Why you know that?
Okay, here's a stat that I saw after the fight is that Belal Muhammad's got 4 hours and 17 minutes and 38 seconds in the cage of the UFC and has 0 knockdowns. He hasn't knocked down anyone in 4 hours and 17 minutes. Doesn't mean what he does isn't effective, right? He's very good at it. Like, he fights like Khabib, right? Like, he goes out there, shows his dominance. He's aggressive. He shoots shots, but it's just not a fan favorite. It wins. It's effective. Congratulations, you're a UFC champion.
Doesn't he have a TKO to Sean Brady?
I don't know.
Yeah, and Habib's finishing rate is like second to none. So
I'm not talking about Khabib. I'm talking about Belal Muhammad.
I know you're just comparing him to Habib, but Habib's finishes fights.
Yeah.
Belal, who is Belal's 3 losses to? It's I mean, Vicente Luque, Leon Edwards, and who's the third?
The third loss is to Jeff Neal.
Jeff Neal?
He's got 4 losses. 3. Oh, no, that's not UFC. Yeah. Jeff Neal, Leon Edwards, and Vicente Luque.
He's got a very strange career because he was just like this his whole career. Came down, came up, and all of a sudden this dude just rose to the top. Like, and he didn't seem to get a lot better. Or like he doesn't have that highlight finish. He doesn't have like the crazy things. He just got tougher. And
he's
hard.
good.
It's hard to explain.
What makes him so good, TJ?
His pace, for one. He's in very good shape. He looks strong. His grappling, his wrestling was very impressive, especially in this fight. And he's just always in your face. He's pressure. He's not scared of what you're throwing at him. He's going to take you down. He's going to impose his will of the fight. From what I've seen from his fights. Yeah. But I will say that Leon Edwards looked like he was asleep this fight. Like in the corner throughout the fight, had no urgency. Like, you're down 3 rounds, you better like let it go. And there was just, I don't know, man. He just looked out of it. He did not look like Leon Edwards.
Yeah, I mean, I think the champion, like Luke said, Leon Edwards looked a little flat. I mean, it just seemed, and TJ, I know you talked about this earlier.
He looked like asleep.
Just seemed like he didn't care. He didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
Even when he was sitting on the stool in between rounds.
Like his coach was having to yell at him in between rounds to try to get him motivated, which I'm not saying that's always the best way to do it. Like, Belal Muhammad's corner was perfect. It was tits. Like, the way he was talking to him was awesome. But like, Leon wasn't going for it. It just didn't make sense to me. Like, he seemed asleep.
You think he was like upset that he had to fight at 5 o'clock in the morning and was negative about it, and then didn't take time to like train at 5?
Yeah. I'm not in his head. I couldn't tell you, but I will tell you that the 5 a.m. can't help. You know, it definitely can't help. I mean, how are you supposed to be? I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest. I would have been negative about. Damn, I got to fight at 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if I've been negative or let it bother me.
Yeah, and you got to fight Belal Muhammad of all people. This dude's just never going to stop.
Yeah.
It's not like going to give you the most recognition. Nobody really, I mean, he doesn't have a massive following. So you're not going to get, you're not going to get a big check for pay-per-views or anything like that. You know, it's just like, this is a tough fight to take.
Bilal's been training a lot with Khabib, right, Luke?
No, I don't believe
they've trained before.
He came to AK once. And he's been training. Just popped in and out.
I thought he went to them over there.
Yeah,
country, Dagestan or whatever.
I saw some posts of him with them
over there.
I don't think recently. I don't think for this camp.
No, not for this camp. I think the camp before.
What is it about a champion, like say for example Leon Edwards, that the internet says like he's not a good champion? Like, what does that even mean? Like, the guy won the belt and had the belt, and you know,
people are just assholes.
Is that all it is?
I mean, come on. We have some hard fan base about it. I mean, you can tell someone he's not a great champion. He's a champion. Like Belal Muhammad, he's a champion. Like,
they're not going to love this one. People are wait to hear all the people talk about Belal Muhammad.
Yeah, I mean,
there's going to be haters
for 100%. But if you got haters, you're doing something right.
So that was a good shot. When he took that shot right there, now he set that up. Except for the first shot he took.
His first shot he took, he faked an overhand left first. You know, get him to put his hands up and then shot the shot.
Oh, okay. So I take that back. What I said.
I saw a lot of comments saying that Belal Muhammad reminds people of Tyron Woodley having the championship belt, where the way his fight style, the not stalling, I don't want to say stalling, I don't even know the right word, but just kind of like the technique of whatever it takes to win, not really for the show, more about just controlling the guy the whole time. Is that true?
I mean, he's got a good jab and stuff, but yeah, he's not looking for the finish. He's never a guy that's going to be looking out there for the knockout or looking for the finish, looking for the bonuses. Like, remember what Dana says he's going to do $100,000 bonuses. He's over there cheering. He's like, you're not going to get one of those. Did he get one of those? No. I don't think so, right?
He ain't coming on the
no bonuses coming.
Well, dude, I'm not. Look, again, I'm not going to tell you how I don't like. He's great. He won the world title. He's done something people can't do. He's a 1%er. He's done a very good job, but he's not going out there trying to knock you out. Like when I was fighting, I always was the guy who was like, I want to knock someone out. I want to finish the fight. I know you fought that way. I know you fought that way. Like looking for a fight, like exciting fights. That doesn't cross his line.
Some people have to play the cards they're dealt.
Right, because you got knockout power. He might not have knockout power.
He could if he trains it. I mean, he's a very stacked guy.
I think either you got it or you don't.
You really believe that?
Yeah.
You don't think you could teach someone how to have knockout power?
No, I think you can enhance knockout power, but I think either you have it or you don't.
What do you think, Luke?
I agree. I mean, there's a looseness to it. Like it doesn't matter how much muscle you have. Muscle just means you're pushing your punches. You have to have that looseness and that. I mean, some people can develop power. But some people can't. Let's just keep that straight. It's like you can develop power. Some people are very natural at power. They have the looseness to it, the dead weight.
This was sick. Bang! Right on his head.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, after this,
some people are powerful in wrestling.
After this, we saw Leon really kind of take a step back. Do you feel like that kind of cranked him a little bit?
I wouldn't say.
No, I just think his pressure. I mean, Belal just controlled the entire fight, dude.
Yeah, I mean, after this move, though, like even a lot of the analysts and a lot of the reviews I read, everybody was saying that.
No, I think he reversed them. He reversed them right after that. He had a sick reversal right after that. I believe.
I think the referee. I love this guy. He does a great job. But me, if I was a referee, I would have stood them up a lot of times.
You can't when someone's on your back.
That.
When someone's on the back, it's a dominant position. You cannot stand them up.
I'm like, stand the
fuck
fuck
up. Like the guy
that's.
If you're the guy on bottom and someone's on your back, it's your job to get him off your back.
Fuck that. I would get fired as a referee.
I don't like his red shorts. Stand him up.
I'd be like, this shit's boring. I'm like, this shit boring. Get the up.
No, his haircut sucks. Get that
stupid
guy.
ass shorts.
I was wondering why. He didn't want to stand him up because it's the rule.
Because he was on his back.
That it's boring.
It is boring.
I know. No, I know. I love it.
But it's the sport, and that's what I'm saying. Like Belal does not care what people are going to say about his fighting style. He's going to win. Let him because he's standing people up.
No. When people is boring on the field, I be putting them on the ground.
Man, I will say it's pretty big for Belal Muhammad to win this one for all the Palestinian fans right now too. It's a big time for him to win a world title.
That's gotta hurt the neck. Look at that.
He blocked that one.
Catches himself.
Bro, it seems like Belal's like pretty well rounded. I want to know what it is about this guy's like.
He's well rounded, yeah.
His strategy though, there's something that goes to him, right? I mean, is it just like, is he looking at the fighter? Is he looking at the position he's in? It seems like he's never not in control of the fight.
I think they did a very good job game plan in this fight too. Even like the takedowns he went for when he's against the cage, he like looked for certain finishes. I think they were very well prepared for this fight, and I do think that Leon Edwards did not look good. I don't think he was completely focused. He wasn't fighting the hands when the guy was on his back. Like, see how Belal Muhammad right there is fighting hands? Someone's on your back, you push the hands down, you try to get him off your back. You just didn't see that kind of urgency from Leon Edwards. And then Leon Edwards takes his back for the rest of the round.
Hey, no disrespect, but look at Mike Beltran, the referee. Look at him. He's a good ref. He was like bored out of his month mind. He's the ref in there. I'm saying he's a better person than me. I would have, but this is good. He almost got something. But the other times, he was just on his back. He was just hanging out there doing nothing.
Well, you're doing something. You're controlling someone.
I hate these gold gloves, man. These gold gloves, they just look weird. And then like gold on gold, you got to separate them or something to it. And then Bobby Green and Patty Pillman, they both had red shorts. Did you notice that too?
One was orange.
They did, yeah.
One was orange.
There was kind of like red. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah.
You know,
But one guy was black, one guy was white. They wasn't going to confuse those two though.
Rampage.
What?
You can't say that.
Whoa, like, not just white.
I can't state the obvious.
Not just white. Like,
The obvious?
He was not like
That was obvious. One black guy's wearing red shorts, kind of reddish, and then one white guy's wearing red shorts.
One's red, one's orange. That's like me saying, well, I was wearing purple and brown. Well, they both look purple. No, one's purple, one's brown.
one's purple, one's orange.
Yeah,
it was a different. It was a different shade of red. Luke Rockhold is right.
Cool.
He's two different shades of red.
That's crazy that you were that color coordinated. You'd be able to see that with the naked eye. Hey, look at these elbows. Can we talk about that for a second?
Yeah, he waited about 20 minutes too late.
Why do you say that?
Because it's 30 seconds left in the fight.
he woke up.
And that's how he should have been fighting.
He woke up at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
It was just hit.
But what is it about him? Like, why he obviously had it in him? Why do you think he couldn't just figure it out? He couldn't pull the trigger, or is it just?
I don't know, man. You're fighting at 5 a.m. in front of your home crowd. I'm not sure. That's a tough one to say. Like the psychology of every fighter is a little bit different. I don't know, like why he shelled up and why he wasn't going after the kill. I mean, you don't know what he's dealing with, right?
Hey, with all due respect, Leon Edwards is champion and stuff, but
He was.
He was champion.
No,
but,
once a champion, always a champion.
But but let's think about it. His fight with Usman, you know what I'm saying? Usman was winning that fight.
The whole fight.
Yeah. Then he got kicked, that says a lot about Leon Edwards, you know. So I was thinking that he was going to pull off the same thing, like that comeback moment.
That'd have been sick.
That's why I thought because that was my first time seeing him fight, right?
Yeah.
So I thought that's his MO. He gets his ass kicked the whole fight, then he comes back.
But he won the second fight pretty handily. He beat Usman pretty soundly on the second fight.
Did he?
Yeah, for sure.
Without a doubt.
This fight is just, it's hard to get up for a guy like Belal. Belal is just so in your face and just got such a erratic game plan. He's just so much pressure. It's really hard to click in. And you hesitate. The guy does not hesitate and he comes forward with so much pressure and so much in your face.
And he's hungry. He's got everything to gain, right? He hasn't been the champion yet. He's been trying to prove himself. It's like the old stallion fighting the young bull, right? Someone's going to come harder.
What's next for Belal Muhammad?
Belal?
Belal.
I'd like to see him fight Shavkat.
Yeah.
Shavkat, I think, is the fight to make for this dude.
Yeah.
Well, we're hearing
That's just super interesting.
We're hearing about them giving Usman a shot at the title against Belal.
Really?
And that's been all over the internet the last couple of days. Yeah, what do we think about that?
Why does that make sense?
Just because they're saying that he deserves it, I guess.
No.
He hasn't been fighting, and he fought a weight class up.
I know. It's been all over the internet. And I saw Lauren Seiko. She was talking about it after the fight. I saw a bunch of people were talking about it after the fight, during this fight.